Wild Joy Phelps, and I'm joined with none other than Johnny Nelson.
In this heat, isn't it? Your hair's just like, well, yeah, it's hot.
Yes, it's hot in here. It's humid in here.
Not wrong with an afro. AJ's sporting an afro. I want him to keep it for the fight.
Yeah, he is. I know, right? That'd be a different look.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Keep the afro. You look like a young George Foreman. We're just walking people down.
So, look, we just saw probably the quickest workout ever with AJ.
I saw him in training camp last week. He's tired. Can I use the word pissed off? He's just sick of tired. He's sick of training. You know, what happens is training is harder than fighting. You're sick of going to the gym, getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to go for a run, eating, sleeping, gym, eating, sleeping, run, gym. That's 10 weeks on and on and on. And you're sick. It's lonely. He said, I'm good at life. So now it's to the point where he's thinking, oh, you know what? That's done. You know, and he'll look forward to the break. Now he's getting older, he's getting more mature. Now he's thinking, I've got other things I want to do. But he's giving it his all when it comes to fight time. I think now he's getting this next couple of days a bit of a break. Here we wanted to say, get to the fight, get the fight on. That's the easiest part of preparing for a fight, the fight itself. That's when he can have fun, do what he's got to do, and then rest after that. He's just, so I get that. I get what we saw there. A lot of fighters don't want to play this media game. You know, and he's one of them. He's thinking, I don't really want to play this, but I've got to do it. He said, my contract, he's done it, now get off.
We also saw Povetkin do a very quick workout himself, so what did you make of that? Not trying to give off too much.
Of course, not at all. And you look at Povetkin, look at his feet, look back at your footage, look at his feet, flat-footed, walking down. That's how he's going to try and take this fight. You know, I know he'll not want to have shown as much, but he'll try and keep it as basic as possible. And his job is to get up close and personal, get to AJ's chest, make him work, roll the shots, that style of fight. That's what he's going to try and do. And so, of course, he's not going to do anything special.
AJ, of course, making a scene, going over and greeting the fans.
Surprise. He don't do that per usual. He's usually the last man here. Everybody's got an autograph and he's like, yo, anybody else? Anybody else? So good on him. It's that kind of thing there that's made him a household name. Here in the UK and you look in the States and people thinking, I like that guy, I get that guy, he's like the boy next door. So good on him.
All right, so I did a little bit of a fan prediction. I went around and asked everybody who they thought was going to win. Although everybody thought AJ was going to win, several of them actually said that if it goes past the 6th round, they could see it being a bit of trouble for AJ since he does tend to tire around the 6th and 7th round. What do you think of that?
Let's point out the obvious. Povetkin got in the ring. I thought, my man looks small. He looked like a cruiserweight. Now, we know he's been done for drugs. And so where I would say he's clean. He's very clean. So now he's depending on his pure, raw talent because that's the smallest I've seen him look. But he'll be looking on speed, technique, and that's what he's looking on. So now looking at that and looking at AJ, AJ's got, if AJ hits him, he hurts him bad. But you look at Povetkin, his upper body, his back is massive. He's waiting for those hooks. He's going to try and get up close and personal and keep AJ under pressure. He's not going to try and outbox him. Not in a million years. He'll move back in straight lines, back foot's flat, so he's looking for power. That's what he'll be working on. So don't be surprised if he tries to get him early. Don't be surprised if he tries to do that. And if he gets him early, then it's a dogfight from the off. He'll gas him from the beginning. So AJ's thinking, right, do I try and keep him long? Do I fight fire with fire, bring the uppercuts up? Or do I just try and control this pace? So you've got a young man against an old man that's got experience, a young man that's inexperienced, but he's got enough experience. This is going to be a chess game, but it's going to be a tough night.
Povetkin's taken his only loss to Vladimir Klitschko, and we also saw
performance, but the Vladimir Klitschko that beat him then was not the Vladimir Klitschko that AJ beat. You know, it was that was a better version of it. So that's just how it is. You're going to get crushed. But listen, that's the entourage there. The fight, you know, he's done his presser. It's like the whole world's done. Right, hold on. Avalanche.
Chaos behind us, chaos. But I was going to say, we saw an impressive knockout that he had against David Price. I mean, what did you think of his performance?
It was a good knockout. I remember he got hurt before that, and people got to give him credit for that. He came back from it being hurt, and he made a mistake against David Price. So people are thinking he's vulnerable, he's not that good because David Price hurt him. David Price can hit. David Price is boxing in the bill, and David Price do not be surprised if you see him boxing for some version of it, some sort of title. I'm not saying a world title, it might be a European title, it might be an international title, but David Price will get himself back into a position where people will think, good on you, because he's been through every experience. He's won, he's lost, he's been a journeyman, he's been a star. Now he's thinking, I've matured, I've grown up. So for David Price, I think he did a good job hurting him. I think Povetkin showed his experience, his wisdom, his skill to come back from being hurt to do that to David Price.
And I also want to ask you about last weekend. We obviously had Canelo versus Triple G, the rematch.
What a fight. What a fight.
I know.
What a fight. And I've got to commend Canelo because he was better than he was the fight before. Much, much better, faster, sharper. He's one of those guys that improves every fight. I think he boxed brilliantly. This is the only fight when I would have given it a legitimate draw. I think Golovkin didn't get the credit for his boxing skills and his boxing ability. Golovkin was the one that had Canelo's back up against the ropes. You've got to give him credit for that. At no point was Golovkin up against the ropes, pressured like that. So he stood there, boxed him, punched him, and to me it was a true two true world-class fighters fighting there. And it's easy thrown about, and a lot of people say that kind of stuff, but I'd have put those boys in the era of Duran, Hagler, Hearns at their pomp, at their height. And that was one of those fights. You had two class fighters. Because you remember every opponent before that, look how they made it look so easy. This was such a well-matched fight. And I think it did Asphalt good. It was really, really good. Unfortunately, there's that cloud over Canelo because of the failed drug test. But this time, you know what? The performance, drugs don't make you a better fighter. It may make you stronger, may make you be able to get through training a lot harder. It doesn't make you a better fighter. I thought we saw pure skill there with both fighters. What a fight. What a night.
Look, I'm going to wrap this up because I feel like there's so much chaos going around us. Do you not feel that?
I can find calm throughout chaos. I'm cool at that.
It just seems like there's chaos, like everybody's ran through our footage, pushed us out the way.
Your hair's just turned.
Yeah. Do you ever see that episode of Friends where Monica's hair just got bigger and bigger?
That's you. You look like Billy D. Williams.
Seriously, it's out of control right now. Well, I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow because there are some other topics I want to talk to you about. But I know that, I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
Okay, I'm hungry too. Let's get Nando's. You got Nando's in America?
No.
You haven't got Nando's? Try Nando's. Black card Nando's.
Are you black card?
Not yet, but we'll do this advert.
All right. Well, it's good chatting with you, my boy. And we'll speak to you just another 24 hours.
Peace.
Bye, Fight fans.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else